Hi, my name is Lee Cheng Wee. I'm a design director at Foremost Architects based out of Singapore. Over the years, I've always been very proud and have derived great joy in witnessing my projects embed themselves in different cities in different countries and grow in their own ways into active participants in this social context. And I still feel a sense of glee whenever they grow into a role that is beyond what I imagined in the beginning. Now, I'm not a hard-nosed functionalist, nor am I obsessed with the creation of self-indulgent forms and design. I believe good architecture should be approached with an acute sensitivity that is tuned to the people who will be using it. Now, people who will live in it, people who will work in it, actual people who will form their individual and collective memories around it. Now I want to use this video to share with you a recently completed project of mine. I've prepared a short presentation explaining the ideas and the visions behind it, so please keep watching.
This is Building 12. It is a standalone retail mall nestled in the heart of the Qplex development in the southern Chinese city of Shenzhen. Qplex is a massive mixed-use commercial project comprising of 11 residential, hotels and office towers, a convention center and a shopping mall. To understand the impact of Building 12, we have to first understand the context. The Qplex development is located in an old industrial district. As land costs rose together with the city's rapid growth, these factories were slowly replaced by new developments with higher commercial values. What is left behind are the number of old housing neighborhoods which had supported the factories back in the days. Encircled by the Ring of 11 Towers, Building 12 is the natural philosophical center and pulse of the entire development. The potential for it to also play the role of a communal center, not just for the Qplex population but also for the remaining residential communities beyond it, is simply too glaring to ignore. Building 12 needs to be more than just another shopping mall. She needs to be the breath of fresh air towards which people will gravitate. The challenge began with the question of how to reimagine an architecture typology that is, by most definition, commercially focused, into one that is community-driven. The idea of a public park served as the guiding design principle right from the beginning because it is a natural platform as a community focal point. The park provides an opportunity to simultaneously present a single, powerful physical image in an urban context, while at the same time encouraging every user to explore and find their own unique relationship with the park. The combination of these ideas nudged the design towards a result where the mall is the park, and the park is the mall. With the accelerated pace of architecture projects today, it's easy to be pulled into the rabbit hole of numbers, efficiency, marketability or even a two-dimensional pursuit of energy sustainability as the single solution for design. More often than not, this results in a diminished consideration for needs of the individual human user. Building 12 has been able to return a human tenderness to a typical commercial development. To allow people to appreciate that there is another way to experience something they have assumed to be the norm. The project has resulted in a more soothing environment for the people working in the offices, a less prescribed retail experience for visitors, and an energetic community center for the population living around it. Compared to a typical shopping mall, Building 12 has seen a greater diversity of users, spending greater amounts of time, and engaging in a wider range of activities. With these observations, it is the hope that over time, Building 12, and indeed the entire Qplex development, will be able to weave together a strong social mesh, tying together the greater community in this district.